Ranch Fairy here is showing a pretty awesome product. In fact, it's someone I have the highest confidence in. And it's the Magnus Stinger Buzzcut. The brilliance behind this design is in the chisel serration you see right here. Okay? You got nice tip, you got cut on contact, it's very traditional looking. They fly like a dart. That's not what this video is about. If you want to know how to sharpen them, Woody Sanford has a video on YouTube. Learn how to sharpen them. What I want to talk about here is killing stuff in a hurry. And this broadhead kills stuff in a hurry. We're all reading, whipped up into a frenzy about broadhead widths and giant holes in the sides and do they bleed on the ground and does it leave a blood trail? I'm killing stuff with this broadhead in Africa, all over Texas, some other states in the US, and stuff's going 60 yards and they're down. So blood trails, not necessarily when they go 60 yards. Secondarily, you can't control the blood trail. It all depends on what it hits. If it hits a high blood pressure organ or an artery, you're going to get a better blood trail. If you shoot them smooth through the ribs, you're going to want a buzz cut, because through the ribs and through the lungs is just a big air pocket, but you need a sharp blade to get to the lungs. So take a look at this photograph. This is a pig I shot. It weighed 220 pounds. Here's a picture of me with the pig. Not the best shot in the world. Anyway, what I did was I took the ribs and the meat and the shoulder off and the hide and the shield, and then I put a tape up next to it. And you can see it's 5.5, 6 solid inches of meat and mud and hair and everything else your broadhead needs to get through before it enters the thorax where the lungs and the heart are. And you need your broadhead to arrive intact and sharp and ready to do more damage. It should not suffer significant damage on impact with 6 inches of meat. Good Lord, an elk is easily that thick. And I think that's the failure of a lot of broadheads these days, is when they encounter something large like this, the blades are dull when they enter the thorax. Once again, like I said in the beginning, I'm not concerned about the blood trail because I don't think you can control it. You've got these chisel serrations is what they call them at Magnus. Listen to that. Now, we're not finding this to impede penetration. What they're doing is, as the meat and the arteries and the lungs hit these edges, they just get a little extra nick in them. It contributes to a faster recovery. Once again, kind of blowy today and very wet. But you gotta go hunting. I mean, what's the point of even being alive? It's about 40 minutes before the feeders go off. We'll be shooting the buzz cut tonight. We'll see what's coming in. There's been a big pack of boars coming into this feeder. Buzzcut's completely unscathed, no damage, complete pass through. Ripped off one of my fletchings, probably hit a rib as it broke through. Completely unscathed. That pig is 50 yards away. 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48. Pig. You're telling me a 2-blade broadhead doesn't do good damage? Look at that sexiness. Super freaking awesome. There's the deer feeder. Here's me. There's old Cletus. You might consider the buzz cut pretty effective. That's not the biggest pig in the world, but that is a very, very efficient kill. And that's what we talk about with the buzz cut. Efficiency. Ranch Fairy out. Buy yourself some black hornets or Magnus stingers, but when you do, get the Buzzcut versions. I highly recommend them. Go out there, put your game down quick, and all that money you spend to go hunting will pay off if you'll shoot this broadhead. Man, do you really think I enjoy carrying this backpack around and walking through the mud? I actually do. So you should subscribe to the channel, like it, subscribe, so that I have more reason to come out and walk through the woods and get eaten by bugs in the mud. Branch Fairy out.